Alright, so I've skipped breakfast. It is 1 o'clock. I am starving. I've had to go to the store and run some errands. So we're having a meal bar. I've never had one of these before. 190 calories. The carbs is 15, but you subtract 9 dietary fiber. That makes it 6. And then you subtract the erythritol, which makes it 4. So it's 4 net carbs, 14 fats, 7 protein. It's a good sized meal bar. I got the chocolate chip cookie dough. I have been craving some chocolate chips, some cookies of some sort, so this is definitely a good alternative that I can have. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's just a chocolate covered bar. A little tough to chew. That's delicious. Well, hopefully that's not just my lunch. I'm gonna go home and make me a coffee with my mug that I got back from the painting place. Let's see if I can grab it out of here. They glazed it and they fired it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Got my new coffee mug. I painted it myself. Like, it's got my name on it. Face, some hearts that I did. How awesome is that? That's a big cup too. Painted it myself. And that was my reward for losing 15 pounds. That was my first goal reward, so. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go eat my food and go home and make some coffee with some MCT powder and do my shopping haul for you guys real quick. Alright guys, I've got my keto haul. Yes, I know that's not keto. Yes, that is a guilty pleasure. This is why I'm doing lazy keto and not strict keto. I will have one exception at least. I'm a couple times a week. It's only 100 calories and the carbs really isn't all that terrible. It's 10 minus 2, that's 8 carbs. It's 8 carbs a bag, but it gives me extra fats that I would need every now and then. So it's good for a snack, especially if I get calories and carbs to spare. So I showed this in the car. This is the keto meal bar. It uses whey protein, coconut oil, MCT. That's what this is. MCT powder. I put this in my coffee. This is basically my creamer. I do 1 big spoonful or so. This flavor is chocolate chip cookie dough. I also got over here a mint cup. These are really good. Very, very minty. Very minty. These top out Girl Scout cookies by far. These have less net carbs than these do. These have like 1 net carb. These have like 4. My MCT powder, as I said, I put it in my coffee. I have sweet and spicy bacon wrapped chicken. This is a pre-made meal. It's got white meat chicken, sauce, applewood smoked bacon. It's all skewered. It's 250 calories. Serving size is 3 pieces. There's about 3.5 serving sizes per container. This is actually a pretty full feeling container. 18 fats, which is great. Total carbs is 2. And protein is 18. So it's loaded with fats and proteins that I will need. And it's game day today at 4:30. It is currently about 1:30. So this is my game day meal. I had this to tie me over because I didn't have breakfast or lunch on time. So I'm going to have my little game day snack or whatever. Chicken wrapped bacon or bacon wrapped chicken. Sorry, backwards. And I'm going to have that. I got 2 large shrimp, pre-cooked, peeled, deveined, but the tail on. Sometimes I pick it up by the tail if I'm making it a certain way. Other times I pull the tail off. Sugar-free Hershey's. It's also got vitamins and minerals added to it. If you read the back, it's only 3 carbs per serving. It's about a tablespoon and 5 calories. No fats, no added sugars, no proteins. 2 sugar alcohols. Now, sugar alcohols are subtracted from carbs if it is erythritol, and it says erythritol right there on the ingredients. So technically it's 1 net carb. So I can do this for like chocolate milk, which I use Lactaid because I have lactose intolerance, or maybe a hot cocoa kind of thing that I want to try to do. We'll see how well that goes because I can't find sugar-free chocolate chips anywhere. I have a big old bag of stevia, which is the sugar that is approved for keto. I grabbed these because they looked really good. Cashews, almonds, macadamias, some sea salt. There's 7 packs in here. It's 180 calories. Calories really aren't as important, but it's a good fat bomb because look at that, 16 fats. Carbs is 8 minus 2, that's 6 net carbs. And protein is 6. So this would be a good fat bomb. Like, again, if I accidentally skip a breakfast or something like that, I can have something like this to snack on in between breakfast and lunch or something like that. Or if I know dinner's going to be late, this would be a good snack. Sugar-free barbecue sauces. I've got original and hickory. These are delicious. They're amazing. Extra virgin olive oil spray. Sugar-free lemon herb marinade, sugar-free teriyaki marinade. I'm going to make some chicken, so for my meal prep. I also want to use the lemon herb because it does have mustard in it, and see if it works on salmon, because I have some salmons in there. So I'm going to make 2 salmon for my meal prep as well, and use the lemon herb and see if that goes really well with it. I got my pork rinds because pork skins are 0 carb. And they are fully allowed. These are also really good for protein if you want to add some proteins and fats. 80 calories a serving. Basically, I get those little teeny tiny containers, like literally the shape of my fingers, and I fill them up with a couple pieces till it's full and put the lid on it, and then I have my individual servings. I usually end up with at least 8 or 9 of them. I have some riced cauliflower, really big bag of riced cauliflower. I tend to go through this pretty well, especially if I make my curry shrimp. This is really good to go with it, or if I make a casserole or something. Can't go relying on cauliflower all that much because it does have a lot of carbs in it. Actually, this one's pretty good. 4 minus 2, that's 2 net carbs. So it's not too terrible. I got a good brand this time. Last time I got a brand that had a lot more carbs in it for some reason. And then I grabbed this because I really like the broccoli cheese riced. And that's only 45 calories. And subtract, that's 5 net carbs. So it's a good side item, and I'm going to put these with my chickens or my salmon or something like that for my meal preps. So I'm going to go do meal preps. I'm going to make myself some coffee, and then I'm going to get my stuff together, my bacon wrapped chicken for football, and hoping the 49ers do an awesome time in their game today. Thank you all for joining me. Catch you guys at another time.